What's the name of the movie? Mary. Danke hele tusen. So let's see what's the theme of this movie in this video clip. It's about Mother Mary, beginning from her birth to her childhood. And this is not a new movie, but it is an old movie, but it has been edited recently and put on Netflix. Let's see.
You're overreacting. You put your own family's prosperity at risk and their safety.
So let's see.
Can I ask you something, Anna?
This is Mary, and this is the
Is this
chief
about a boy?
hostess of
What?
the temple.
No, I'm not so sure.
You've been here for a long time, right?
I haven't left the temple in 47 years. Is that long?
Pretty long, yes. I don't know how to ask you this, but isn't that kind of a dull life?
Dull? Oh, living continuously face to face with God, losing the narrowness of self-interest and being absorbed in the ever-widening interests which God makes known to me. Would you be so lucky, child?
Right?
This is media.
But can't I do even more good outside the temple? I mean, how can I do anything important if I'm stuck
Mary
in here?
is serving the
I told you
temple
it's about a boy.
It's not.
It's always about a boy.
Anna, I'm promised to the Lord.
because in the scriptures it is told
Do you doubt my fidelity?
that that generation of David will bear a child
Do you?
during the
It's
time
not
of
supposed to mean.
turmoil,
It means come downstairs and help me in the kitchen.
that child will be the savior of the Israelites.
Hello, sir. May I have your daughter's hand?
Her hand? What?
Yes, in marriage, sir.
And then suddenly came a person
How do you know Mary?
from Norway
Mary.
to marry
That's her
her
name.
mother Mary.
You don't know her name?
Well, I do know, sir. Please, may I have her hand? There's a spirit about her, and
Who's here?
I have no idea. Young man, Mary is vowed to the Lord.
yes, I understand. But please, let me assure you, this is meant to be.
This is meant to be.
You're in love. But it's not. She's accounted for.
She's accounted for,
Wait,
but it's not
How can you speak for her like that?
because she's accounted for.
I'm a father, and we decided this
You didn't
stranger.
You
So that person from Norway
please,
got in
I'm so
love
sorry
with
to bother
Mary,
you. Just listen to me for 1 second. I've never experienced anything like this in my entire life. Something changed in me when I
and
saw
he
your daughter.
saw
I was hunting
Mother
down by
Mary
the river. I
in
saw
her
this
beauty
beautiful and
at the
gentle creature
riverside,
just dancing in
and
the
he
wind.
was impressed by her gentleness.
And I knew she is my wife. And it never would have happened. This strange man in a blue robe wouldn't have led me
Blue
to her.
robe.
Yes, a blue robe.
So this is media, but what actually was the Mother Mary is very different because her childhood
Papa is here.
was
He's fine.
brought up in Nazareth, and then at that time when
Your father and I have promised you to a young man.
the temple
I
was
don't understand. We have
still
decided
under
you're
the
to be
authority
married.
of the people of Israel.
What?
So she
What do you mean?
brought
What, you
her
saw me off
whole
like one of our prized steeds? It's not like that.
day
Mother,
and
it
whole
is
night
like that.
praying to God.
How could you possibly think of allowing this? Well, I think it's a good idea. What? His name's Joseph. His
and very handsome.
Mother, I'm a servant of God.
Mary, the angel appeared again. This boy is meant for you.
So what the Quran tells about Mother Mary is a very different story, because when Angel Gabriel first meets Mother Mary,
Most days, yes.
so
Let it be known, Lord,
The drowning fool in the river.
he was about
that
to
these
fell
two young
conscious,
persons before you
unconscious,
in this engagement ceremony swear
inspired by
themselves
the
to each
fear
other
of God
to
in
be
the heart
married
of Mother Mary.
and to your service
And in
love
hesitation, where he
and
hesitated, he
in
was
respect.
when he told that you will bear
You
a
really think
child.
this is a good idea?
And Mother Mary,
Joseph?
May the Lord bless you and
in
to
return,
protect
got a reaction,
you. Well, may
and
the Lord
she
shine
told
his
him that
face
how
upon
I
you
could get
and
a
shine
child
you
when
and to
I'm
give you
not
peace.
touched not even touched a man. So that story tells that Mother Mary was serving the temple in the hope of bearing a child that was promised Messiah. So, and she was to bear a child after being married to a noble person
He's very
from the
handsome.
generation of Israel. But she didn't know that God will bear a child from her with the Spirit of God. And that was that happened. So when even Mother Mary was convinced that God cannot do it without the help of a father, so why couldn't the people of Israel got to know that reality of God? But the Jews were very, very deliberately convincing the Israelites that Jesus is born illegitimate. And Mother Mary had done some adultery with some people of her tribe, and then Jesus was born. Thank you so much.
I don't understand.
But Mother Mary was the daughter of King David, direct
What is your
generation
will
of
that I
King
should
David.
marry this perfect
So
stranger?
there are also some false stories about King David that he did some adultery with the queen of Syria,
You only speak to others
and
about this.
then he seek the forgiveness of God for his sin.
You've got
But
nothing
that
to
is
say to
also
me.
a false story. Thank you so much. The piety of Mother Mary was such like that in his whole childhood and adolescence and young age,
Who's there?
she was not even convinced
What do you want?
Don't be afraid.
of
Mary,
anything such like that
you
is
have
very
found
common
favor.
in the modern
God.
world, especially in the Norwegian society. Thank you so
What do you
much.
mean?
Thank you so
You are to become a mother and have a son.